Spring 2026 is finally here and anime fans several popular series returning and some interesting news stories on the way, from intense mind game to emotional stories to overpowered characters taking things to the next level. There's some and here's for everyone. So if you enjoy fantasy worlds, powerful characters and adventures in another world, you are definitely in the right place. So grab your snacks, get comfy and let's count down the top 10 most anticipated anime release in spring 2026. Number 10 is the strongest job is apparently not a hero or a sage but an appraiser. In this story, our main character Hibiki Manawa is just a normal high school student whose life suddenly changes after a mysterious flash of light transports him into a fantasy world. Now, usually in isekai stories, this is a moment where the protagonist became a powerful hero or all-knowing sage, but Hibiki's luck not so great. Instead, he receives a job called appraiser, and yes, it's pretty much exactly like what it sounds like. At the first, it seems completely useless. I mean, getting someone to another world just to read item description is honestly rough, but things change when Hibiki discovers his skill and reveals hidden stats, secret information that nobody else can see. While trying to survive, he meets an elf named Amelia, and together they soon realize this useless job might actually be incredibly powerful, and the adventure officially begins. In number 9, we have Snowball Earth. What happens when an introvert boy fights to save the humanity? One day, Earth was attacked by aliens named Kaiju, and humanity fight against Kaiju to save the world. But in the process, many people dies, and the Kaiju becomes more powerful. But a boy named Tetsuo, who is an introvert and don't have any friends, use a robot machine named Yukio, who was built to be a bomb. Together, they fight against Kaiju. Their effort saves lots of people. They come to space to fight against Kaijus. Yukio was destroyed in battle and Tetsuo survived in an escape pod. After 8 years in cold sleep, the escape pod finally lands back on Earth. But when Tetsuo emerges, he finds the world in ruins, entirely frozen beneath a blanket of ice and snow like a snowball Earth. What happened to humanity? How did the planet freeze over? And will Tetsuo be able to keep his promise to Yukio? If you want to know what's going to happen, so just watch this amazing series and you will know it. At number 8, we have Dr. Stone Science Future Part 3. Oh my god, this mind-blowing anime is back. Senku and his kingdom of science are pushing closer to the fully rebuilding civilization, but now their goes beyond Earth. They are heading to space, building a spaceship to reach the moon and uncover the truth behind humanity's petrification. This part finally tackles the biggest mystery: who is Y-Man? What really happened and caused it all? The answers we have been waiting for are finally within the reach, premiering April 2nd, 2026 on Crunchyroll. In at number 7, we have an observation log of my fiance who calls herself a villainess. The story follows Prince Sejik, a genius crown prince whose life is so easy that is honestly a bit boring. This is until he gets engaged to a noble girl named Bertia. On their very first meeting, Bertia drops a shocking confession. She remembers her past life and claims this world is actually an anime game where she is destined to be the villainess. Determined to follow the story, she tries her best to act like a proper villain and get their engagement cancelled. The only problem is she is terribly at being evil. Her dramatic villain plans usually turn into a hilarious chaos instead, and instead of stopping her, Cecil becomes completely fascinated and starts observing her antics like the most entertaining show in the kingdom. A villain is who cannot be evil, a prince enjoying the chaos. Coming in at number 6, we have The Beginning After the End Season 2. Oh my god, everybody is waiting for this anime. So this story follows King Grey, a powerful ruler who dies and reborn in a magical world as a boy named Arthur Lewin, while still keeping the memories from his past life. In the first season, we saw Arthur begin learning magic and adapting to the life in this new world. Now in season 2, Arthur's journey continues as he keeps improving his magic and combat skills while growing stronger. The story will focus more on his training, new adventures, and in relationship with allies. We will also explore more of the continent of the Gathon, including different races, kingdoms, and the deeper magic system of the world. But as Arthur continues getting stronger, the story slowly begins building toward bigger conflict and political tensions that could shape the future of the entire world. Coming at in number 5, we have Ascendance of a Bookworm Season 4, the story follows Mind, a girl reincarnated in a world where books are rare, who slowly rises from a poor commoner while trying to bring books to everyone. Now in Season 4, known as Rosamine, enters Novel's society as the adopted daughter of an archduke, but Novel's life isn't exactly peaceful. The new season will dive deeper into political drama, novel conflicts, and power struggles between different families and regions. Rosamund will also face new responsibilities as she balances politics, magic, and her dream of spreading books with bigger stakes and a much larger world. This season could be most exciting one yet, and if you haven't watched the series before, now might the best time to jump in this series when it will premiere in April 4, 2026. Coming in at number 4, that time I got reincarnated as a slime season 4. Our favorite slime is back. By now, most fans know ReZero Tempest, the slime who rose from a simple monster to one of the most powerful demon lords, leading his own nation, Judah Tempest Federation. Now in season 4, the stakes are rising even higher as ReZero's growing power begins to shake the balance between nations, bringing bigger conflicts and serious political tensions. The new season will expand the Judah Tempest Federation, introduce new locations, alliances, and powerful enemies, and push the story into even larger scale. Fans can also expect bigger battles, deeper world building, and major developments, especially since the season is planned as a large multi-core adaptation, meaning the story will run longer than cover much more of the light novel. That time I got reincarnated as a slime is set to release on April 3, 2026. Taking the number 3 spot is ReZero Starting Life in Another World Season 4. This time the story moves into one of the most dangerous arcs yet. Subaru and his allies will travel to the mysterious Fleet's watchtower searching for a way to help Rem, who has been in a coma. The journey won't be easy as the new season will introduce powerful characters like Shala and legendary figures such as Reed Asteria, expanding the world and its lore even further. Of course, this is ReZero, so fans can expect deadly traps, intense battle, and brutal psychological struggle that Subaru always has to endure. This arc will also dive deeper into the secrets of the world, the witches, and the mystery behind Subaru's terrifying ability, Returned by Death. It also considered the one of the most brutal arcs in the series, packed with deadly trials and shocking twists. Season 4 arrives in April 2026. Sliding in at number 2, we have Classroom of the Elite Season 4, and it's back with even more ruthless psychological warfare as Ayana Koji and his class enter their second year. They face brutal new exams, dangerous team-ups with the first years where one mistake could mean expulsion, but things get even more intense when suspects a white room student among the newcomers, turning into a silent battle between hidden geniuses. If you love mind game and cold strategies, this season will have you hooked. It's officially dropping on the 1st April 2026. And as for number 1, One Piece is finally entering the long-awaited Elbaf arc. The Land of Giants fans have been waiting for years to see this. Except huge fights, massive lore reveals, and world-shaking moments with Luffy and Shanks in the spotlight, and this time long-running Mysterious finally starts connecting and premiering April 5, 2026. And that wraps our list of top 10 most anticipated anime of April 2026. Let me know in the comments which anime you are most excited for, and if there is any upcoming series we should cover next. If you are hyped for this year's lineup, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more anime related content and news, and check out our next video on your screen. And sorry that I have been away for a while, but now I am back, so trust me, you don't have to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.